What's good, everyone? My name's Greg, DJ and producer for about 8 months now. I just want to start making videos, short vlogs of when I'm like going to the studio or going to a show, maybe when I start playing out, like the preparation, stuff like that. So yeah, I just want to, I want to target people who are beginning to DJ or would like to start, people who are where I'm at now, where they really haven't played out, but they want to. So today I'm going to be going to the studio, and I'm going to start explaining some more in the next clip. I never thought that I'd ever be doing something like this, bro, to be honest. Never would have thought. Crazy how it started, crazy that it's still going, and it's crazy how far I've come and what I plan to do with it. As I'm driving there, I'm going to talk about some things, like if you're starting, because there's a fucking million people doing this. That's the fucking thing. So I'm going to talk about, like, my plan, on what I plan on doing and where I want to be, like how I'm going to get there. And then just some other things about, like, what you, like, have to do. Like, because there's a few things that you need to do if you're trying to take this shit seriously and make money from it. So I'm going to be talking about that. But first off, 7 months ago, I never listened to house. I'd rarely. I had, like, a little fucking stint when I was, like, 20. But I always thought it was corny. I don't know, I just never gave it a chance. The one group I did give a chance was Rufus, but they're obviously different. And shout out to my sister, she got me tickets for my birthday this past summer to go to the concert. For some reason, while I was there, like, something just fucking happened, and, like, I was, like, looking at the crowd react to the music that they made. And, like, I was just thinking to myself, like, this has gotta be the sickest fucking thing to do for a living. Obviously, it takes fucking years. It takes a lot of fucking hard work and shit like that. At first I thought this shit was gonna be easy, but I'm like 7-8 months in, and it's gonna be a grind. But yeah, I was at that Rufus concert and something just fucking clicked. I don't know, but I didn't really pay attention to it. And then, my buddies, we were up in Pennsylvania over the summer, and my good friend had a DJ board, FLX4, where everyone starts. We were just fucking around. We were terrible. We were fucking terrible, but it was just so much fucking fun. I bought one like fucking a week after that, and haven't stopped playing since. Finally think that I'm ready to play out. That's why I'm going to the studio. I'm working with the CDJs and the mixers and all that bullshit. Yeah, I just feel like, when you're at like a party or a function or something like that, and you have complete control over what's being played, right? And then you put something good on, and the people that are there, the crowd, whatever, like, they fucking react in a good way and start jumping and dancing and fucking, that is the, like, sickest fucking feeling in the world, in my opinion. In exactly 1 hour, I'm leaving. I'm going to talk about the things that I mentioned earlier on the way there, and then I'm going to film a little bit as I'm playing, and I don't know, I'm going to figure it out. And then after, how I felt about everything, and, like, there's so many DJs out there nowadays. I'm not saying I fucking cracked the code and figured it out. I've never even played out. But I truly believe what I plan to do will work. I'll see you in like an hour. It's the fit we rocking with. The Hellband shirt. Fuck, wrong side. The Rockies hat. Hard. First thing I wanted to say, if you want to start DJing, right? What are you gonna do? What's the plan? Like, if you seriously want to do this, what should your plan be? So number one, I would get the Pioneer DJ FLX4. That's just it's the easiest one. It's the most simple one. You just plug it in right to your computer. You download either Serato or Rekordbox, preferably Rekordbox. You could sync it up with your Apple Music, your SoundCloud, Spotify, all that. So all of your playlists will just go right into it. And then, yeah, that's a great way to start. Obviously, like, just watch fucking, like, TikToks, YouTube videos. There's so many people that post themselves DJing and transitioning on TikTok. That's a great way to learn. Like, I picked up on a lot of different things, and, like, transition techniques just from TikTok, pretty much. And obviously just doing it. Once you start, like, kind of figure out what each knob is and what each button is, and you know, just figure it all out. And then as you start playing, you'll start to figure it out better, and you'll start to get smoother. And you know, it's literally just reps. Just fuck around, play in front of people, get some of your friends and just play in front of them. Yeah, that's really like all you could do. The next thing I wanted to say is like a couple things that you need to do if you're trying to do this for a living. Number one, you need a lot of fucking money. I've spent thousands of dollars over the months on DJing. Thousands of dollars. It's probably, arguably, the most expensive hobby. Like anything in music is extremely expensive. There's so much shit that goes into it. And you know, there's obviously cheap options, but it gets to a point where you gotta move on from those options, right? Yeah, it's very expensive. So just, you know, make sure you have money. Save up. You work here 9 to 5 every you know, Monday through Friday. Fucking lock in on the weekends and you know, get a fucking board, buy Ableton, buy speakers, buy headphones. You need headphones if you want to DJ. Actually, the first like month or two I was DJing, I didn't know I needed headphones. Like I didn't even know. I'm stupid. But the second thing that you have to be doing if you want to make it, you have to be producing music. That is majority of the reason why it's so expensive. It's the producing side of things. I don't know how much, like, there's a couple different softwares. I don't know how much, you know, FL Studio is and Logic Pro, but Ableton is like about $1,000, I'd say. And you know, there's a lot of plugins that you need to buy and all the packs you want to get, and you know, there's a ton of fucking shit. Yeah, producing is the hardest thing I've ever done in my life. As someone who isn't good at producing still, like I'm ass. I've posted a few songs on SoundCloud, but they're fucking ass. They're not good. Obviously, you come up with sounds and ideas in your brain. And right now, I just, you know, I don't know how to get those sounds from my brain onto the computer. When you're able to do that, you're a producer. You're a legitimate producer. Once you're able to think of a sound and idea and put it directly into Ableton, you're a producer. But that takes a long time. You could watch as many YouTube videos as possible. In my opinion, they don't really fucking help. You know, plugins are a huge fucking thing. Not sure if you even know what that means, but they're huge, they're expensive, and they help a lot. You know, there's just so much shit that goes into it. Like my brain can't even comprehend all of the things that go into producing. So yeah, I think those are the two things that you need to do, or need to have and do, if you want to be a DJ and grow. You need to have some money, and you need to learn how to produce music. You know, I'm still learning how to produce, and who knows how long it's going to take for me to be where I want to be with that. Some weeks, for example, you're on Ableton 24/7 and you're just producing the entire time, and you love it. And the next week, you can't think of anything that you want to start. You can't think of any ideas. You can't think of any songs to remix or vocals to get. And it's just you're stuck in like this fucking hole where you just don't know what the fuck to do. And you know, that's when you get tested a little bit, as corny as it sounds, whether, you know, if you want to actually fucking do this or not. But if you just stick it out, throw stuff into Ableton, and it's going to sound pretty good, and you're going to be like, wow, you know, that feels good that I just made that. Like, my 3 songs that are out on SoundCloud, they're fucking ass, like I said, but, you know, I still felt accomplished when I was finished, and, like, I have people who, you know, my friends, they're like, oh, this is good, they're obviously fucking lying. It's cool, it's a cool feeling. And if you think about it, when you're a legitimate producer and you start releasing songs every few weeks or a month, every month, whatever, and you start to get fucking views on your songs and fucking plays, and you know, you're playing it at a club and people are singing it, like, that's what keeps me going. Because that's like the ultimate goal for me. So yeah, I just want to share those 2 things with you guys. But yeah, I'm gonna be at the studio in like 40 minutes, 45 minutes. I'll show the room, I'll show the CDJs. We'll go from there. But peace. You guys gotta bump this shit. The fucking city I live in, bro. That shit. A little fucking late, because there's like a fucking, there must be like a show going on. It's like right on the, it's on the same block as like a couple venues, and there's mad shows all the time. It's Saturday night, so there's probably something going on. Yeah, I'll see you inside. Over here. This is what we're working with. To be honest, this is the easiest deck to DJ on. With these CDJs, you get 2 of them. USBs right there. And then all my songs are on here, obviously. Then you link it to this one. Like this looks scary alone. But you're really only working with these 2, because there's 2 CDJs. So you're only working with these. And these are the effects for everything. I know it's fucking dark, but this is just the effect knob. Some more effects here with these silver knobs. It's pretty straightforward. This thing's pretty complicated, but it's not too bad. More effects, and you can pick which notes they land on and all that cool stuff. But this will be working with. Really sad news, bro. The headphone jack and the mixer wasn't working. I couldn't hear the song that was queued up to mix into the song that's already playing. I couldn't hear it through my headphones, so you need headphones to mix. But they gave me a refund. What are you gonna do? Just drove a fucking hour to go in there and realize it's not working, and then I had to fucking talk to this guy for like 20 minutes. He's trying to tell me like what to do to fix it, and like nothing was fucking working. So what are you gonna do? What is it? It's 9 degrees out right now in New York. It feels like -12. You have to blast music on the way home, right? The plan now, I go home. Well, actually, before I go home, on my way home, I'm gonna fucking blast music. And once I get home, I guess edit this fucking thing that I'm filming here. And then I'm just gonna hit Ableton, try to cook something. I've been working on something that's fully original. I'm not trying to use any samples or anything like that. Because all 3 of my songs have samples. So I'm trying to just make it like fully original. So, nah, it's not even close to being done, to be honest. I guess that's it for the video. I really wanted to show you guys, me playing in the studio and some fucking songs that I got my USB. Probably just reschedule for next weekend. I'm not doing anything anyway, so thank you guys for watching if you are. If you're still here. Appreciate it. I think I'm gonna post, I don't know. I'll probably just post videos whenever I could. I would like to do it as much as possible. It just depends on what's really going on. But yeah, thank you guys again. I appreciate it. Till next time.